Welcome to the TVMedia show. Oh well, it's been more than a year since we started, and we failed last year. Well, hopefully we won't fail this year.
Well, hope not. Tonight on the program, we test the new Milo, and what does it taste like?
A man has rung 999 after a seagull has stolen his sandwich.
Really? Why?
It's just plain stupid. For stealing a sandwich and calling 999 for that, then yes.
Okay.
And we will also tell you how to make boysenberry muffins. But first, let's get to our top stories today. Flights has resumed at Auckland Airport this morning after fog. It's caused 32 domestic flights to be cancelled, with 16 international flights delayed.
A person has been taken to hospital after an explosion rocked a South Auckland home. 4 people were in the house and the explosion was caused by a gas leak.
Wellington has marked 150 years as the capital city of New Zealand. That's the news for the 25th of July.
Wow, happy birthday, Wellington.
Okay, this week, a man from the UK has called 999 because a seagull has stolen his sandwich.
Really? That's stupid. It's normal for a seagull to steal a sandwich, stupid caller.
Do you want to listen to it?
Oh yes, please, I will listen to it.
Operator, go ahead. Thank you. Call me through to the police. What is the location of your emergency?
Right, I'm outside McDonald's in the centre of Bristol, right?
Yeah,
I just walked out of Sainsbury's, like, towards McDonald's, and one of them seagulls basically tried to rip the sandwich out of my hand. If you look on the camera...
Okay, hold on a second. What's this got to do with the police?
What is this?
It's a seagull.
Okay, is he an idiot? This is more of an unnecessary call than a real emergency.
Well, maybe he needs to learn when it's the time to call the emergency services and when not.
Probably he should ask a local police station, the nearest hospital, or the nearest fire brigade to guide him when to call and when not.
Huh, yeah, he really needs some guidance.
Or maybe he's a lunatic.
He could be, but what I think what it is that he should be more educated of the do's and don'ts of talking to a emergency service specialist.
Yeah, maybe. Now, we are going to show you of how to make boysenberry muffin friands.
The ingredients you need is 6 egg whites, 70 grams of packet ground almonds, half cup of flour, 2 tablespoon cocoa, 1.5 cups of icing sugar, 175 grams of melted butter,
and boysenberries in a syrup can. Step 1. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and grease the 12-hole muffin tin or friand pan.
Step 2. In a mixing bowl, place the egg whites and whisk until frothy. Add ground almonds.
Sift flour, cocoa and icing sugar into the bowl. Pour over the melted butter and stir until just combined.
Step 3. Spoon the mixture into the muffin tins. Place 2 or 3 boysenberries in the syrup can onto each friand.
Step 4. Bake for 25 minutes or until a skewer inserted comes out clean. Stand 5 minutes before carefully removing out the friands onto the cake tin to cool and dusted with the icing sugar to serve.
And hope you enjoy it. And that was good commentating, Ben.
Oh, thanks.
You should be the racing sports commentator or some other sports commentator, for example rugby or something.
Horse racing commentator.
And to your weather forecast, and the deepest deep south is a bit warmer than last week, with Alexandra hitting a warm 16 degrees.
The west coast is 14 degrees with clouds, while the east coast has sun.
It is sunny from Wanganui and southwards, but Napier and Hastings has clouds.
There's a mix of clouds and showers for this group.
And it's the same for the top of the country.
Sober to his darling wife, can't help laughing. Well, the maid's gone all cranky, the cook's turning.
And finally, the moment you have been waiting for. We're now going to test the new Milo. Here's Aman.
Hey guys, it's me, the TVMedia boss, Aman Manhas. Today, this is a Tom and Ben News New Zealand / the TVMedia Group exclusive. Today, I'm going to test the new Milo. The reason why I'm testing the new Milo, because people reviewed that they want the old recipe back, and they also said that it tasted yuck. And the changes they made is they removed vitamin A, B1 and magnesium, added vitamin D, B3, B6, B12, and says that it will help active kids to perform their best. Well, does it taste good? Here's the Milo. Hang on, I'm just trying to adjust the camera. Just right here, the Nescafe cup. You can see, hopefully, trying to get it clear. If I didn't get the camera angle right, I'm so sorry about that. God, can't even see. Oh, here we go. That's the Milo there. Now, the taste test. Does kind of taste a bit different. Not much of a difference. But it still tastes good. I don't know why people are complaining about it, but it still tastes good. Oh well. Well, the taste is clear. The new Milo still tastes good. Okay. That's my review.
Thank you very much, and that's the TV Media show for the Saturday, the 25th of July. I am Tom.
And I am Ben, and
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Welcome to the 360 show, formerly the TV Media show. I am Tom, the Talking Cat.
And I'm Ben the Talking Dog. Tonight on the show we will talk about should you pay attention to expiration dates.
We will also tell you how to cook lamb lentils, and Poiroa City Council have passed a bylaw that makes residents not to wash their cars on their driveways.
Oh wow, that's stupid. If anyone's from Poiroa that are watching us right now, how can they wash their car now?
Well, we will talk about it soon anyway. So, Ben, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Tom. How about yourself?
Not too bad. Winter is ending in 2 days.
Oh, goody goody.
Now, we are soon transitioning into spring, but unfortunately we won't be warm enough until mid-October.
Damn it.
Now, this week we have done some research about expiration dates and should we pay attention to them.
Now, Tom, I am going to test you on this. How long does bread last after its use-by date?
Is it about 5 days?
Well, yeah, you're partly right. It is 5 to 7 days, but 1 to 2 weeks in the fridge.
Okay.
How long for sugar-free jam?
Is it 10 months?
Close. It is about 6 to 9 months.
Oh, okay. Now I'm going to test you. How about coffee powder?
Tell me.
In the pantry, the coffee powder lasts for 2 months.
Well, I'm not surprised.
And in the fridge, it's 1 week.
Not surprised either.
The evidence is clear. We don't have to pay that much attention to expiration dates.
On Wednesday, locals in Porirua near Wellington are mad that they can't wash their car on the driveway.
Awful! That's the best way of washing the car. Why have they banned it?
Because of the soapy pollution goes into the Porirua harbour.
Well, yeah, I understand, but someone should have invented a filter inside the drain so that the soapy bits get separated.
Well, that's a good idea.
But the only time that you can wash your car on the driveway if the cleaning solution is organic.
So, how are they going to wash their car now?
The recommendations are that you can wash it on your lawn or go into your local petrol service station and wash your car there.
What do you think about this? Comment down below. Email us on tomandbnews4nz@gmail.com.
Facebook us on our page, The 360 Show, or our news page, which is Tom and B News New Zealand, or on Twitter @T&B-News4NZ. Now, how to make lamb lentils? Well, you will need 1 onion peeled and sliced, 2 carrots peeled and sliced into thick pieces, 1 parsnip peeled and cut into thick pieces.
And 4 of the 125-gram lean lamb shoulder chops, 400-gram canned lentils in spring water and must be drained, 400 grams canned pasasta.
And a dash of Worcestershire sauce and 2 bay leaves. Number 1. Turn the slow cooker onto low to preheat.
Number 2. Arrange onions, carrots and parsnips in the base of the slow cooker. Place the lamb shoulder chops onto the vegetables.
Number 3. Add the drained lentils.
Number 4. In a jug, mix together pasasa and Worcestershire sauce. Pour over the lamb and add bay leaves.
Cover the slow cooker. Cook on low for 5 to 6 hours until the lamb is tender. Serve with rice or mashed potatoes and seasonal greens. It should taste good. Okay, it's just about coming up to new sport and weather with Ben.
Thanks, Tom. And County's Manukau police are on the hunt for a man who has breached his bail conditions by cutting off his electronic monitoring bracelet.
Thomas Shawcliffe, 44 years old, was on bail at a Papakura address for a string of charges including kidnapping.
Auckland City Police are investigating a serious assault overnight that left 1 man in critical condition.
A 21-year-old man is in Auckland Hospital with serious injuries after he was attacked by numerous people on the corner of Albert and Wyndham Streets at 2:30 a.m.
A big fire that ripped through a Waikato school is being treated as suspicious. The blaze erupted this morning at Hamilton East School and caused substantial damage.
That's the news, and let's go to the weather. the 360 show for this month. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you on September the 18th for the news bulletin. Welcome to the 360 show. Anybody interested for the Samsung Gear S2 and S2 Classic? Well, it costs more than the Apple Watch Sport.
We go inside the world of cyberbullying and the booze ban for 3 countdown supermarket stores.
So Ben, did you set your clock 1 hour forward this morning?
Can you explain me why?
Daylight savings has started today.
Oh, so that's why our studio clocks are 1 hour forward.
Well, next time, be organised.
So when does daylight saving end?
Sunday, 3rd of April 2016.
Okay.
Now, 6 days ago, Samsung Gear S2 and S2 Classic have been announced, and the pricing is expensive than you think.
So on Canada's Best Buy loaded its site with the wearables, and it looks like the Gear S2 will cost 400 Canadian dollars. Compare this to the Apple Watch Sport, it is 50 Canadian dollars cheaper.
But one thing is, if it does come to New Zealand, will it be more expensive than the Apple Watch Sport here?
How much for the Apple Watch Sport in New Zealand?
600 New Zealand dollars.
Quite expensive. If we convert the S2 Canadian price with the New Zealand dollars, how much would that be?
Close to $475 here, but they could put the price to about estimated 560 New Zealand dollars because the currency changes every day.
So it's cheaper in New Zealand, perhaps? Now we go inside the world of cyberbullying.
If you're a parent or a teenager, chances are that they use a device. The other chances are that you will have no idea of what they would be doing on it.
75% of parents surveyed that they had no idea of what they are doing on their devices, and half had never had a conversation of what they are doing online.
On June the 30th, New Zealand has passed a law that if you're cyberbullying a person online, you will either pay a $50,000 fine or go to jail for about 2 years.
That's tough.
Cyberbullying can cause the victim to psychological, emotional and physical distress. StopBullying.gov reports that if a youth is bullied, then it can cause depression and anxiety.
So, if you have or about to cyberbullying a person, stop and think, what would the other person do?
Yeah, if you do that, the chances are you would get reported, punished, and leaving the victim traumatized.
Oh boy, countdown supermarkets again.
Now what have they done this time?
18 of its stores' liquor licenses have been suspended for alcohol sales breaches in the last 4 years.
Wow, have they been selling alcohol to the people under the age of 18?
One of its Auckland stores have been selling it to 16 and 17-year-olds.
What an idiot! Surely they know what the consequences are for selling alcohol to a minor.
I don't think they are trained properly.
One of the cases relating the minors are in Countdown in St. John's and Sylvia Park, where the underage teens were sold $12 for 4 packs of cider.
So did the operator ask for an identification card?
Yes, but probably one of the checkout operators have miscalculated their age.
I think they should carry a calculator with them.
Ah, mate, what a great idea.
Here is the history of the rest of the stores that the licenses had taken off.
You mean had been taken off? This month, 3 Auckland Countdown stores were selling it to minors during controlled purchase operations last year.
Also this month, Dunedin's Countdown store was suspended after illegally offering discounted alcohol in a nationwide campaign.
In August 2012, Countdown Takapuna sells alcohol to a man who was reasonably drunk.
You gotta be kidding me. Reasonably drunk.
Yes, reasonably drunk.
Then now what happened?
The store was banned serving alcohol for a week.
Idiots.
Now, Chris Brown has now been banned for coming to Australia and our country, New Zealand.
Does he ever know that if you have been convicted of a criminal offence like he did back in 2009 for Rihanna, prevents him from going overseas?
Convicted criminal celebrities are stupid. They don't know the law.
You know, most celebrities think that they rule the world when they don't.
Yeah, we know, but the celebrities don't. Most of them are selfish and rude.
They think they have a lot of cash with them, but later on, money can go down the drain.
Exactly.
I have no idea of what this world is turning into.
Yeah, me too. Alright, it is coming up to news, sport and weather with Ben the Talking Dog.
Thank you, Tom. Kia ora, good evening. As we talked about today, that Chris Brown is banned for coming into Australia.
He was also banned for coming to New Zealand as he organised a concert tour in both countries.
He may never, ever go overseas again.
A woman has been missing from the West Auckland area of Ranui. Police say that there are concerns for the 74-year-old woman, and she's described as Caucasian with short grey hair and glasses.
And Guinea has celebrated its victory over the Ebola outbreak. They are celebrating it with a random concert, and that's the news.
To sport now, and England has lost to Wales in the Rugby World Cup game. They were beaten 28-25, but most of the time England were leading until Wales got them.
Lionel Messi has suffered a knee injury, but besides that, FC Barcelona won over Las Palmas 2-1 in a football match.
And Manchester City has lost 4-1 to the Spurs in the EPL, and that's sport.
Let's check out today's weather forecast.
Okay guys, thanks for watching the 360 show. You can subscribe to us, like our two Facebook pages, which is Tom and Ben News New Zealand, and the second one is the 360 show.
You can also like our Twitter page, which is at TNB4NZ.
And thanks for watching, including see you next week. Welcome to the 360 show. Today on the program we will tell you of how to make Asparagus Strudel.
On Friday, Uber, the taxi app company, partnered up with the SPCA New Zealand to bring kittens to work.
And Canberra in Australia has set a world record of more than 518,000 Christmas lights on a Christmas tree. Firefighters around New Zealand ordered kittens from Uber, the taxi app, for $30 with the duration of 15 minutes to play around with them before they are sent back to the SPCA for the next customer.
Can I play around with you then?
Certainly not. I am not from the SPCA.
Where were you born then?
In Palmerston North.
Oh, come on, Tom. I know you want me to play with you.
No, I am not a kitten. Besides, I am a 16-year-old cat and you are an 11-year-old dog.
Oh, yeah, that's quite old.
I might live until I'm 21, but maybe 20 as cats live for as an average.
Okay, then.
But some of them live a few years under the average cat life expectancy, so here.
So that you pay $30 to Uber, where does that go to?
The New Zealand SPCA.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Well, pets need to be well looked after, not abused.
Yes, that's right.
So now, Ben, Australia had set a world record of 518,838 Christmas lights on a Christmas tree.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow, so where was the previous record?
I think it was in Japan with more than 374,000 Christmas lights on a 36-metre Christmas tree by Universal Studios in Osaka.
How long was the Canberra Christmas tree?
22 metres.
Wait, did you say 22 meters?
Yep.
Then why didn't the previous record holder, Japan, did not manage to put more than 500,000 Christmas lights on their tree?
I don't know, you better ask them.
Yeah, I will have to find out from somewhere.
So, you doing anything for Christmas, Ben?
Nothing, how about you?
Well, I might drive up north towards Whangarei.
Nice.
So, is anyone in your family coming to your place?
My cousins are.
Okay, that's good.
Now, we're going to tell you of how to make asparagus strudel.
You will need 250 grams of cheese, 1 tablespoon whole seed mustard, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons chopped fresh herbs.
6 sheets of phyllo pastry, 50 grams of melted butter, 3 to 4 slices of ham, 1 tablespoon of sesame seeds and asparagus.
Method. Step 1. In a bowl, mix together the cheese, mustard, eggs and herbs. Season well with salt and pepper.
Step 2. Take a sheet of phyllo pastry and brush with melted butter. Place another sheet on top and repeat 4 times so that you have another 6 sheets of phyllo.
Place the ham slices in 1 layer on top.
Spread half the cheese mixture in the center and place the asparagus on top. Cover with the remaining cheese mixture.
Roll up securely to enclose the filling and place on a baking tray. Brush the top with melted butter and sprinkle with sesame seeds.
Bake at 190 degrees Celsius for 45 minutes until the pastry is golden and cooked, and enjoy.
Apple is planning to remove the 3.5mm headphone jack on the next generation iPhone in favour of an all-in-one lightning connector, according to often reliable Japanese websites, Otorohanga.
Apple may also release lightning-equipped AirPods to support the new audio output on future iOS devices.
So if the iPhone 7 comes out and you want to plug your 3.5mm headphone in the device, you would probably need an adapter.
I think the reason is that they want to make money.
It could be, but this story is a rumour from a technology website, so we may not be sure if it does happen.
Okay then, so if it does happen, we may end up buying an adapter.
Yes.
We better buy an iPhone 6s now. Okay, news time is coming up with Tom and me.
Thanks, Ben. A man has died after a fuel tank exploded at an earth-moving company in the Waikato town of Otorohanga this afternoon. Fire and ambulance services were called to the scene around 1 p.m, where a man was found with serious burns.
Kiwis needing a 10-year passport before Christmas should submit their application as soon as possible, Internal Affairs Minister Peter Dunne says. The Passport Office starts issuing 10-year passports from today.
Firefighters are attending to a large blaze at the end of Marine Pde in Southshore. The fire started in the sand dunes and has spread to nearby trees. Police have urged the public to stay calm and despite houses being evacuated. And that's the news. To sport now, and New Zealand are still seething about Nigel Long's baffling verdict in the day-night cricket test and have written to the ICC. Third umpire Long ruled there wasn't conclusive evidence to dismiss Nathan Lyon during Australia's first innings at Adelaide Oval.
An unfortunate deflected own goal off All Whites defender Winston Reid meant West Ham United had to settle for a 1-1 draw with the English Premier League opponents West Bromwich Albion in London.
Sorry, Ben meant West Bromwich Albion in London, and that's sports.
Now we go to the weather forecast.
Thanks for watching the 360 show. This is the last episode for 2015. We will be back early next year. In the meanwhile, please subscribe for other videos and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.